my guy.
Wow. Okay.
Yikes.
Okay, episode 16, I think, of It Is What It Is, the monthly podcast at this point. I like how I open it up every month with, like, the rate at which we've been uploading. It's a nice, it's nice to open it up that way. It's a good reminder of,
You got to remind him.
of how lazy we've been. We got a lot to talk about, though. I think when we do the monthly ones, though, there's like a good amount of shit to talk about. I can already think of like 4 things we could just spitball with, like an Endgame, the dumbasses in Alabama and Georgia with abortion.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Dude, first of all, you want to know what kind of pisses me off about that? Just to kick it off real quick.
Yeah.
Everybody's screaming about like how it's men dictating or telling girls what to do and all this, and like all focusing on like how it's how about I don't want to have kids either. If I'm, partaking and all of a sudden there's little me brewing, I'm sticking a blender up there.
Yeah, but okay. I see your. I get. Yeah, I think I see what you're saying.
I'm just saying.
I see what you're saying.
More guys got to get in on the fight. It doesn't just affect women.
No, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it more so affects women, but it's it's our fight too.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it.
Those are life enders.
Well, we're
right
definitely
there.
on the same. Like, I know before we even talk about this, I already knew we're on the same page with this shit. As I believe most people I know are on the same page when it comes to abortion. I think. I don't know, man. It's all situational. Well, no, it's not.
Just let
I feel
people
like if it's you,
Just let
someone brought up a
people
good
do what they
analogy
want.
about it, and I'm trying to remember it, and I can't fucking remember. Dude, I don't know. I've heard so much shit about abortion this past week that I can't.
Imagine your sister
so
gets
much
raped and
information.
then now she has to carry around a baby for 9 months.
Yeah,
A
that's
dude that raped her.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest ones.
Or she goes to get an abortion and then she gets caught and then she goes to prison and the doctor who gave her the abortion goes to prison as well.
Because of the baby that was aborted from the person that raped her?
Yep. That's nice, right?
God bless America.
Looks like somebody not even.
No, get it going.
It's like somebody just took a baseball bat and just started just bang, bang, bang just on every one of their heads. Just all in a row. That's how I feel about Alabama. Everybody just lines up on
I was
their knees
talking
and just
yeah.
wha-bang.
I was talking to somebody at work really briefly about it. And I mean, it's literally like there's so many times where I'm like, oh, we're just going backwards. And this is one of those times.
Yeah.
Where we're just going right on backwards.
Bad move, Alabama.
Part of me wants to be like, small part of me wants to be like, oh, we don't live there. But like it's still a problem, obviously.
Yeah.
Like
there's still people in Alabama.
that don't want to be dealing with that.
Yeah.
Oh man. It's and that's how we're opening up episode 16 with abortion. Yeah. It's just a hot topic. Maybe we'll dip back into it. I guess I should have thought more about this before. I was thinking about it earlier. Now, like I've working 12 hours today. I can't fucking recall anything I wanted to say about it besides that it's really fucking stupid that people would be not for it. Dude, all right. Imagine being like some idiot watching fucking the NBA playoffs or some shit. And then you're just like some fat schlub that like goes to work every day and you're like, this is you. This is it. Nah. Why would... Nah. But there's a baby in there, so I don't want them to be killed. They're still alive. I don't want them to be dead. You know what I mean?
people are just stupid.
Like, why does that guy get to say about the like? It's dude, I'm fucking.
It's not
so
even
much
like
information, and I can't latch on to what I want to say right now.
Yeah, I mean, I could take it even a level deeper. I don't know. I haven't looked into it as much, but I mean, it makes sense. Where, like, I don't know, the people that are putting this like legislature through, they're not going to be affected. They're still going to be able to get abortions. Like anybody with money and connections that know where to go.
I wonder what's in it for them
it doesn't
for
affect
banning
them.
it. Then what's in it for
Money,
them?
lobbying money.
Oh, of course it is. That dude. It's like whenever I'm like,
dude,
oh, but why would they do that? It's always money. It's always money.
It's literally every single time. It's that every single time.
I feel like a lot on this podcast. Going back to it real quick, which is kind of funny. I'm always like, or we're both like, well, we didn't really look into it, but.
And what are you gonna do,
We
man?
probably should have looked into it more, but.
It's like Eddie Bravo, dude. Look into it. You gotta go watch 3-hour YouTube videos on the moon
That's
landing.
the college I went to. Did you go to that college?
I'm there every day, buddy.
YouTube University?
Every day. I'm locked in every day.
I should say that. Yo, how you got this? People ask me, they'll be like, oh, what school did you go to? I mean, I don't get it all the time, but like people will ask me, like, yeah, but what school did you go to? And I'm just going to say YouTube University from now on.
I mean, that's pretty much
I guess
it.
it wouldn't really be wrong. Remember when there was a Trump University? Lol.
That rings a bell.
It was because it was a real thing.
That's weird.
That was a real thing that existed in our time. I don't know.
On our timeline?
Yeah, in this fucked up timeline. Speaking of timelines. Yep. I don't want to get too into it because I've spoke about it so much to people that.
Spoiler alert.
Okay. Oh, you already know. We all know where we're going with this.
Spoiler alert,
and
everybody.
We're at 7 minutes into this podcast. I'm not going to go past minute 20 about this because I can spend the whole fucking podcast going on about Avengers Endgame.
We're like 2 weeks out from it, right?
May 18th.
I think we're exactly 2 weeks.
We're almost a month out, dude.
No way.
When did it come out? The 22nd? No, the 27th? It came out the 27th.
Wow, we're
almost 3 weeks out, dude.
Jesus. All right.
That's fine.
If anybody's still worried about spoilers, you're an idiot.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, you would have seen the movie right now if you gave a shit.
Yep.
So for the people giving a shit, we're going to talk about it, so there will be spoilers, but you've already seen the movie, so it doesn't fucking matter. I want to like talk about it quickly because it's a 3-hour movie. Moves really quick. And for some reason, I was talking to my friend Kevin about it today, and he was like, I finally had a discussion with him about it because he like loves it. And he knows like I'm a big Marvel fan, and he was under the impression that I didn't like it for some reason. He said according to my Instagram and Twitter, but because I put out that like I think I put out that I'm unsure how I feel about it, and I couldn't process it for like a few days because, dude, it's a 3-hour movie that does so much very quickly in 3 hours.
It's a lot to soak in.
And there's parts of that movie that I don't love, and then there's parts that I really do love, and then there's some stuff where I'm like, oh, I'm not really sure about that one. They literally introduce time travel. All right, fuck that. Let's rewind that. Tony Stark figures out time travel probably in 3 minutes in the movie, and they fly past that shit, dude.
Yeah, that's just kind of like an off-the-cuff thing. Just,
dude,
hey, I figured out time travel.
He literally sits in his living room, fucking flips a hologram and goes, he doesn't even say I figured it out. He just sits back in his chair and then he talks to his daughter, and then the actual next scene, they're going back in time.
Yep.
That's how fucking fast that movie moves. Honestly, it's the quickest 3-hour movie I've ever seen in my life.
Well, you're locked in for the last like half of that movie.
Oh, for sure the last half's what everybody's waiting for.
You are locked in.
I think if I had to think about the best part of that movie, I mean, everybody's going to say the fucking last part. But I don't know if that was my favorite part.
Which one? The snap?
No, the portal.
Oh, yeah. Portals are pretty cool.
I don't know what my favorite part was. There's so much. Maybe. Fuck. You have a favorite part? I gotta think about mine.
Dude, I don't know. It's hard to say favorite part, but when Captain America finally picks up Thor's hammer and he's just going wha-bang, wha-bang, just really letting it rip. Come on, dude. Does it get much better?
Let me think.
The portals are cool. When everybody's coming through the portals again.
There's so many things
awesome.
that yeah. I really like the I mean, this is so nerdy, but like I really like the costume design. I really like the costume design.
Well, you wore it to the premiere.
That's actually I didn't really care for that. And I remember seeing it in the trailer, and I didn't necessarily care for it. I mean, it makes complete sense in the movie. I hated it in the trailer actually, and I was like, I was gonna be pissed if they wore that the whole movie because it looks like the X-Men or some shit. Like they're all wearing the same dumb costume, but it made a lot of sense in the movie. But dude, nobody talked about Captain America's suit. For me, like, I'm not even a big Captain America fan. I never gave a fuck about the dude until probably Captain America Civil War. And I think every single movie prior to Avengers Endgame, they never got his suit completely right. And then in this movie, they just fucking nailed it, dude. It was 1-to-1, like, besides, like, his pointy ears and the boots and shit and the gloves, because fuck that looks stupid anyway.
Yeah,
like
idea.
It had the scales and that was enough. That having the scales on the suit was so fucking cool. And then Iron Man having the gold like pointed, it looked like a throwback to like the golden age of comics. I want to say, I could be wrong about that, but I want to say the golden age of comics. And that shit was so fucking cool. To end with that shit was really cool. Like in their prime costumes. I don't know. That's so like nerdy and specific, cool. But I thought that was so cool. I can't think of a specific moment that I really like. Probably one thing that really stuck out to me when I first saw the movie, and I didn't expect at all, and I still think it's probably my favorite part, is when when Thanos is sitting by himself and they're like confused by that, and then like Iron Man's like, or no, I forgot who said it. Somebody was like, "Oh, he's just sitting there doing nothing," and then like
Thor.
Oh, and then
they walk out to Thor.
Yes. Oh, that's why he was staring at him. And then Iron Man's like, looks like a trap or something like that. And then he's like, oh, it looks like a trap, but I pretty much don't care. And then Thor was like, oh, good, let's kill him promptly this time. And then, dude, he grabs both fucking hammers, suits up, lightning and all,
let's
like
get this party
fucking
started.
Raiden in Mortal Kombat. And they walk up.
Party started.
That was probably my favorite part. I don't know what it is.
Really
I'm like
cool.
a sucker for like the hype moment. Like for some reason in Infinity War when Captain America and Black Panther were like leading the charge, like running, that was dude. And like the camera's shaking and shit, dude. Those it's like so small, like those two moments, but that shit is so fucking cool to me. It's like I don't know. It's always the moment before the moment. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
That's the shit that fucked me up.
The build up.
Mm-hmm. That shit was awesome. Yeah. It was like so that what are we at? 13 minutes? We have 7 minutes on this.
What's the biggest letdown or worst part about the movie for you? I have mine.
I already know what you're gonna say, and I won't
instantly.
say the same. Letdown. Part of me, there's two
you
things.
Want me to go?
Yeah, you can go first. Let me think about mine.
It's Hulk. Obviously, it's Hulk. They ruined
fucked him big time.
Yeah. They just kind of skipped all over going or showing him transform into Professor Hulk. And then you never get Angry Hulk at all throughout the movie, which is, come on, it's Hulk.
Yeah.
Let him beat something up. And then...
Yep. I think the most he does is throw a fucking bench and then smack the roof of a car in New York City.
Yeah, and it was a joke.
It
wasn't even a
The only
thing.
time he was
like
actually angry was when Black Widow died and he threw a bench into the lake. That was actually the
Yes.
only time he was angry in the movie.
Yep.
And I think that's
Like,
kind of
come
a
on.
fuck you a little bit. That's not the Hulk that I know.
And he's supposed to. I mean, I guess he's not supposed to have a rematch with Thanos. But how are you going to let Hulk get beat up in Infinity War and then not come and put some hands on Thanos in Endgame? At least throw him around a little bit, dude.
I think no, I didn't.
Or show him fighting in the war or anything. You don't even see him fight the people coming with Thanos.
You see him run in.
Yeah, that's it.
You see Goliath or Ant-Man holding him, and then you see him run in, and then that's actually probably the last time you see him until the fucking end of the
funeral.
movie.
Yep.
No. Oh yeah, no, you're right. Until the funeral.
Yes.
Yep. Wow, that's fucked. Wow.
Like,
yeah, they fucked him over. But I think it makes sense how it makes sense for this universe, why he's built out this way. And I read a thing recently that Kevin Feige said it would be cool to still see some of these stories with Hulk, so maybe there's a chance. But it's still a letdown because you wanted to see him fight, like you wanted to see him in this story, like fighting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That leads into what I was going to say about like what let me
he's
down.
He's like a main Avenger.
Yeah. What's kind
So,
of a letdown to me is
on.
they get the Fox merger or whatever. So I was like, I was like, oh, it'd be so fucking cool to like see the Tony's like Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Captain America with like the X-Men. We could get that, like, because the time travel, like alternate timeline things, like threw a monkey wrench into everything. So like anything goes now pretty much. So we could get that, but it's not the same. So it wasn't like what was kind of a letdown for me. And it makes sense again for the movies. But it doesn't sit with me well for some reason is how Captain America went off. And it makes sense, but I think my biggest problem in the movie is it feels like it does so much for like it like nothing. Like I thought I was gonna be upset by the end of the movie, and I was telling you I was like glass-eyed like a fucking idiot a little bit, but like I don't think there's enough time to like be emotional because they move like from the time Tony Stark or Iron Man dies or whatever. Literally 30 seconds later, they're like fighting Thanos, and then you're at this funeral scene. 2 minutes before the funeral scene, like they were just in an epic battle, so you don't have time to like. I mean, I like personally didn't have enough time to like emotionally fucking process that shit because you were still in like, whoa, that battle was fucking crazy, and then all of a sudden he's dead, and then all of a sudden they're at the funeral, and then all of a sudden Captain America's going back in time, and then he's gone, and then you know what I mean? You're like, holy fuck, space this shit out. Save it for another movie, something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's good, and you're just getting nailed back to back with like so much shit, and it works, and the movie's still great. It's just that's what I liked. That's what I didn't like. For me, movie was an 8.5 out of 10, and I don't think it was the best superhero movie for me. But that portal scene was fucking insane. Fucking insane.
Yeah, when everybody's coming back through the portals. Come on, dude. Does it get any better?
That was the best superhero scene in a movie. Easily.
And then we get the Avengers assemble.
That was another thing for me. Holy shit. We're at 19 minutes. But that was another thing for me.
I know you didn't like that.
When I first saw it, I didn't really like that he whispered it. Some people said it would have been cheesy if he yelled it, but two things that didn't sell it for me. One, he whispered it. And two, like when Captain America says it in the comics, he like says it to get them to like form up like they're the fucking Spice Girls or Power Rangers. I'll say Avengers Assemble and then they form up and then they battle or whatever. But like in this, they were already formed up.
Yeah.
So and then he said it and then they ran in. So I thought it's like nerd small shit, but it's like, for me, I was like, I feel like they could have just played this out a little bit better. I don't know. Maybe not. But it didn't work entirely for me for some reason. It was cool to finally hear the line, but I think how it was used, for some reason, I thought it would have been better. But 8.5 for me. What about for you? What do you think?
Dude, I don't know. You're putting a rating system on me right now? I don't
Yeah.
know, dude.
You can't think of 1 out of 10?
I don't know. I'm probably just gonna
Skip that?
I feel here. I'll give you this. I think I would rank Infinity War better than Endgame.
Yeah, I'd agree. I agree to that. I think Infinity War is I don't want to say it's a smarter movie, but it's a more linear movie, and it's
They just had
an
more
easier pill to swallow.
They could do whatever they wanted.
Yeah, because exactly. It just sets up a lot of shit, whereas this one kind of has to answer a lot of. This one has to do a lot more work.
Yeah.
And then Infinity War is just fun. Like, it was definitely more of a ride and fun movie. But I don't know. I definitely don't think I enjoy one more than the other.
Oh,
that's
if I
hard to
watch
answer.
one, I'm watching the other.
Yeah, it's very hard to. They kind of work very well together.
If I'm gonna sit down for 3 hours for one of them, I'm sitting down for 6.
That's fucking crazy.
Let's just put it that way.
I want to see it again. I want to see it in IMAX or Dolby. I saw it twice in like kind of a shitty theater. The second time was with these annoying middle schoolers. Kind of ruins it a little bit. So I've been waiting for it to slow down if possible, and then I want to see it in IMAX or Dolby. That'll be nice on a bigger screen. And I'm sure it'll be in theaters till like fucking end of June probably.
Yeah, I saw it once. That's enough for me.
It's enough for you? Dude, I like going to the movies.
I'll just
going to the Dark Knight in like one of the best IMAX theaters in America was one of the best fucking experiences, dude.
I sailed the 7 seas.
I don't like that fucking IMAX theater was probably the craziest shit I've ever seen. It looks like I don't know why, but it looks like a giant like 1-to-1. It kind of looks like, the size, like the weird ratio on Instagram. It's like that kind of square rectangle looking thing. Yeah. That's what the IMAX screen was. Only it was obviously ginormous.
I'm pretty sure
it was fucking weird, but it was so cool.
One time.
Yeah, but like most
like
IMAX
Avatar or something.
Yeah, but most of them are not like. Apparently, they're not like true IMAX because they're just like giant screens.
I've probably never seen it then, or I've probably never been.
You've seen like, it's I don't know. It's like a giant screen, but it doesn't. It's not like a true IMAX screen, if that makes sense.
Nope, but
I don't know. I'll link you a video later because I'm not gonna be able to explain this.
It's all good.
Should have looked that one up too before I talked about it.
Yeah, what are you gonna
do? Nothing. Gonna sit here and flap my gums more about nonsense.
There you go.
What else was in the news?
We had UFC happened.
What happened?
Did you see what happened? Did you see Rose Namajunas' fight?
Nope. She fought? Dude, I haven't watched a fight in a while.
Jessica Andrade.
How'd that go?
Rose looked like champion caliber up until she got slammed on her head.
Oh, and then
looked like she broke her neck.
Really? It was that bad?
Yeah.
What was this, last weekend?
Yeah. There was another good fight on there too. I think there was a couple. Actually, BJ Penn fought Clay Guida. Clay Guida won by a unanimous decision.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Holy fuck! Did you just say BJ Penn fought Clay Guida?
Old man.
And I missed
the
that?
Battle of Old Men. That was the first fight on the prelims.
Oh, that's so upsetting. Why are they on the fucking prelims?
It's because BJ Penn. I mean, Clay Guida isn't much better either.
Won?
Clay Guida won by unanimous decision.
Oh, dude. I love fucking Clay Guida.
Yeah. He won by unanimous decision.
Are you good?
Yeah, my screen was shut off for a second.
Jesus Christ.
Scared me. Made me nervous. Threw me off.
Yeah, but you got too many computers in your room.
Too many computers. Jessica Andrade basically, I wouldn't say she spiked Rose, because Rose was hanging on to an armbar, and she just kind of like picked her up and then put her up.
I don't even know who that is.
Put her on her head. Jessica Andrade?
I don't know who that. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
She just beat. Did she beat Joanna? Rose beat Joanna, and then Jessica beat Claudia Gadel. I don't know how to say her last name. Godaleja or something like that. I think. I don't know. There's a weird like trifecta of women fighters now, where like Rose beats Joanna, Joanna beats Jessica Andrade, and then Rose, and it just they can't beat each other though, if that makes sense.
I see. So it's like a fucked up love.
It's like a
triangle
rock.
of fighters.
Yeah, it's like a rock beats scissors, scissors beats.
Yeah.
Or
So the
paper.
belt just keeps getting passed around.
Yeah.
That's weird. That must piss Dana White off.
There was another fight too, but I can't remember what the other fight was. That wasn't BJ Penn versus Clay Guida.
Can't believe that was on the fucking prelims. I feel so I've been fucked up for the past month, dude. I literally got off a boat and then signed a lease, and then 2 weeks later moved in. 3 weeks later moved into an apartment, and then now I'm here decompressing from that, but also still working on that and unpacking and shit. And that's my brain for the last month. Too much. No, not fuck that.
On.
Not and then all that. Put Avengers Endgame in the middle of it, and that's been my brain for the last fucking month, dude. And then in all that, nonstop fucking work, crazy,
That's like
long days of work and fucking, dude.
You've been like a boiling pot with the lid on,
terrible.
And then all of a sudden, Endgame comes out, and somebody just goes bang, and then just drops a Jaeger bomb in the boiling pot of water, and then puts the lid back on, and then that was the ending of your month,
dude. Oh man, that's why I kept telling myself I was like, I can't wait till June when I got like pretty much nothing going on and I could just chill out, fucking, and then have a cleaner plate of just spacing out and chilling. You know what I mean? Because April, May has been fucking crazy. Specifically April, but yeah, there's so much going on with work now and shit, dude. It's fucking companies merging and fucking moving and so much work and this. Can I go back to being like 5 years old? Like when you like worried about shitting your diaper?
That's the good stuff.
Or like what toy you were gonna fucking play with, or what Hot Wheels you were gonna throw on the track tonight? Come on.
Which action figure you were gonna burn the hair off of with the treadmill in your basement?
Excuse me?
Yeah, I used to take action figures. I used to take action figures, and then I'd put the treadmill on the max setting, and then I would take the head, and I would just
so
put
this
it
is
on
why
the
you're
treadmill.
fucked up.
Yeah, this is
This is why you're fucked up.
No, but I wasn't like I was trying to behead them. I was doing it to like give them a haircut. I didn't like their hair, so I would like switch it up.
Oh,
for
you were
them.
you were giving them. You were their barber.
Yeah,
You were fixing them up.
just
I got
giving them a shape up.
I got you. I'm with that. That makes sense.
Yeah, I used to do that.
I don't really remember. I didn't really do. I don't know. I feel like my parents told me when I was like 2 or 3, I like dipped my Hot Wheels in a paint bucket and drove it around their carpet.
That's smart.
That was like that was a pretty legendary one that I've heard about many times, and they like still. Hey, remember that time? Like this gets brought up probably every 6 months. Yeah, it'll be like a family dinner. You remember that time when you grabbed the Hot Wheels and put it in the paint bucket and you drove it on the walls and the carpet? And I'm just like, oh,
Really put your brain into overdrive on that one, huh?
I love when like you're at, dude, when you're at, I mean, family dinners. Come on, dude. When you're at fucking family dinners and like it's your turn on the hot seat, and then, hey, remember when you ate that pepper and you stood on the table crying and everybody was laughing, and I'm just like, well, what do you? Oh yeah, like what do you do? What do you don't? What do you sit there like a fucking idiot? It's weird when you're on the hot seat.
Yeah, I'll eat some and then go hang out in my room for a little bit.
Just grab a plate and then go put your Barbie dolls on the treadmill.
Yeah. I'll give them some haircuts.
Oh man, Fuck all that shit.
Good memes.
Now I get to sit here in my underwear and think about nothing. Now I feel like you know what I feel like Thanos
Welcome to my life.
cooking breakfast. Thanos on his farm doing nothing.
And the Kool-Aid man kicks open your door.
That's my family when they come over.
Yeah.
Me making breakfast and then they come in and beat the shit out of me. Dude, cooking.
Remember when I beat your brother in Mortal Kombat?
Ooh, he's not gonna
Oh,
like
you don't
that.
even... Oh, yeah, you were there.
I was there, but... Oh, dude, I wasn't there. I was there, but I wasn't there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Dude,
I got you 100%
man,
on that.
I was so fucked up. I thought I was going to be fucked up for a while, to be quite honest with
You went into
you.
the quantum realm.
Dude, I was not okay. I'm trying to remember what I was like. Dude, there was nowhere to sit. There was a lot of people. I was sweating.
Yeah,
I felt like I had to shit all the time.
If I was in that situation,
fuck, dude, everybody's
I would've
yelling.
Left, I would have left way before that. If I would,
I wasn't gonna go, and then I was like, I feel bad,
been-
and then I was like, all right, let's fucking go. Maybe I'll be better. I get there. I'm obviously not better, and then
Dude,
now I'm like, I'm sitting
the
here awkwardly by
beginning
myself.
of Saving Private Ryan?
Yeah, that was me.
That's
That was me.
that's how I feel like
When
I would
everything's
be.
silent, but like Tom Hanks is watching dudes pick up their arms
Yes.
off the ground and shit, and
You're
like
yep.
bullets
I
is
know
flying
exactly how
past
you
his
feel.
head. That was me. Only
Yep.
it was my stomach. That was the fucking
Eruptions
chaos.
of laughter, just like bombs going off.
Dude, it was so bad.
I
don't know. I think I don't know what it was, to be quite honest with you. I guess I just had like a bug or something, but I don't know.
We were all jammed up.
I feel like every time we're on this podcast, I talk about how I was sick, or I am sick, or I had surgery. Do you know what I mean?
Well, what are you gonna do?
Should just be like the handicap podcast, whatever.
We started this because you had surgery, right?
No, we
surgery
started
and
this in
then-
October.
All right.
Although when I knew I had to get it was actually
amped it up.
actually it was the middle of October, November. I figured out I
remember, 'cause
needed to
we
get
knew
the
you-
surgery. Yeah,
Yeah,
'Cause
we
I-
knew you had
yeah.
a lot of free time.
it was the end of October. I think I figured out. All right, we got to get the surgery.
We were churning them out too.
Oh, that sucked, dude. That sucked so much. You know what's really fucked up is it hurts to sit down right now. And when I
That's good.
asked him, I was like, "Oh, it still hurts to sit down. Like, how long am I gonna be sore? Like, is it normal to be sore?" And he's like, "Yeah, some people are sore for a while." And I'm just like, "What's a while?" And I think he said a year.
Nice.
Like, oh, why did I even get the fucking surgery?
well, maybe because it's only a year and not 45 more.
Yeah, that's true.
So maybe you made out good in the end anyway.
That's true. All things. I
Dude.
mean, it was a rough fucking patch, dude. It was so long from December to I got it done in the beginning of December, and then I was dealing with it till. What was I dealing with? I was dealing with it till beginning of April,
That's nice.
end of March. No, beginning of April.
Remember
Yeah.
every single night we'd be on Discord and then you'd say, I'm going to go lay down for 10 minutes. I'll be right back. Or I might be back
I
on.
still do that, dude.
Yeah, every single night.
It's because I told you
Hey,
like
it's all good. You don't got to explain yourself to me,
Dude.
dude. I get it. I'd probably do the same thing.
it gets painful. You're like, oh, I'll lay down for 5-10 minutes. And then it's so cozy that you're not sitting down anymore that you just don't want to get back up. It's not
Yeah,
even
you're
like a
like, this is
tired
it.
thing. It's more of a, wow, this is just more comfortable. And then it becomes, let me throw on a movie. And then it becomes, oh, now I'm looking at the inside of my eyelids. And then it becomes, oh, it's 8 a.m. Time to go to work. And that's what it is.
And then the cycle continues.
Yep. And then I do the same thing again the next day. Dude, how good
And
is
that's life.
LaCroix?
LaCroix?
I think it's LaCroix.
LaCroix.
Nah, dude, it's LaCroix.
I think that's actually what it is. I think you just said.
I fucked up the joke.
I fucked up, didn't I?
I fucked it up. I said the real one.
I fucked up, didn't I?
It'd probably be funny. You know what'd be even funnier is that we're laughing that because we think I got it right, but it was still wrong. That would be funny. That'd be even funnier. I hope we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it with that. But you haven't had one yet, right?
Nope. Still.
How fucking white is it to call it a work beer? How fucking white is it to call it a work IPA?
People call it that?
Oh, yes.
Man.
Don't fucking call it a work. Like, people will say it as like a joke. Like, it's kind of like I don't want to say it's like a dad joke, but people will be like, oh, I'll be like, oh, I got the tangerine work IPA. What do you got? I don't know. Like,
Nice, dude.
That's obviously not the context, but like, I've heard people make the joke. Tara does it as a fucking joke, but like,
nice.
Kind of in a satirical way. I mean, I do too. I guess I am a victim of that, but it's fucking. I don't know if people seriously call it a work beer, bury yourself.
Yep.
I can't say that because fucking Crystal, yeah, but actually,
you know what?
What?
Whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, fuck it.
You know where we should redirect people to?
What?
Your movie ratings.
Wow, that really fucked you up. I thought I was just giving you an inside scoop, but it's been a few days now and you're still thinking about that shit.
Oh, should I not be?
Nah, I don't give a fuck. I
like it. I think it's cool.
Really?
It's cool. Yeah,
Honest
I think it's cool to keep a running list. You could go back in like 5 years and be like, what did I think of this? And then 5 years later, and you're like, I like this movie. And then you look back and you gave it a 1.5 stars and you're like, oh, I'm a fucking idiot.
I was personally doing it for my like I was doing it for yeah, exactly what you just said. I was doing it for myself so I could look back and be like it's kind of like it's so stupid to call it a diary, but it's kind of like a fucking diary. It's a social, it's like a social network thing so you could follow people like when they watch a movie and you can see when they reviewed it. It's clean, like the UI is clean. There's an app too. I like it a lot.
And if you actually like movies and stuff, you can
I think it works really well. But sure, yeah. I don't know. I should put it on my Twitter. I'll put it on the. How about this? I'll put it on the it is what it is Twitter. That's right.
There you go. Brendan Schaub came out with his new special yesterday, May 17th. I watched it.
Where is it?
Pretty good. It's on Showtime. You can get a free trial. You can get it through Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good.
That makes it better.
I liked it. It's pretty funny.
Can we talk about something illegal for a minute?
Sure.
I like how you had to think about that one. So I've been... dude, how can I word this so I don't sound like an actual piece of shit? Okay. So I've been using my student ID college from 2013 to acquire Amazon. Never mind. Let's switch the subject. So the special was good?
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. He does a Joey Diaz impression in it. Actually, you know what? I don't want to spoil it for anybody. That's already too much.
Yeah, but
the classic WoW beta came out, and we got a release date.
You know what's
classic?
I like when we talk about that because I honestly don't think anyone gives a fuck. Like, I know you do.
It's my podcast. My podcast. Whose podcast is it? Who's on the cover? Is it me or is it everybody else? Hey, you don't like listening to it? Shut it off. All right, fixed it for you.
Okay, never mind. Back to
fix your problem.
WoW Classic.
No, you know what? Nah.
No, dude. What?
Nah, don't want to talk about it. No.
Okay.
I'm just excited that I have something to waste another like 5 years of my life on. I've been
We gotta get Tara back on the podcast, dude.
There we go.
I don't even know how we
Sure.
can do it anymore, but
Oh yeah, we're kind of.
I guess we'd have to like. How
We got
could we
the $1
even
million
do that?
studio still, but
Yeah, we have the $1 million studio, but like I'm far, so maybe I could just get her. You know what I could do? I know what I think I can. I could like do it remotely, but I'd have to get another pair of headphones, and I'd have to patch her mic through. Like she'd have to sit in my room and do it. I don't know.
that would be
I'm-
weird
I'm-
for me to hear Tara coming through Discord.
Yeah, that's
was weird
basically
when-
how we have to do it. Yeah.
She was on your mic for like 10 seconds the other day, and it was weird.
Yeah, it's a little strange, I guess. That's gotta be weirder for you than it is for me.
Yeah.
Like for me, it's just normal. It's just the idiot I live with. But for you, it's like, wait a minute. That's not your brother. That's not your mom. You know?
I mean, not even that. It's just, I don't know.
No, it's weird.
Tara's like an entity to me.
Yeah, she still has
I've
you
seen
blocked on Snapchat.
Yeah, that too. I've seen Tara maybe 4 times in my life. She's like an enigma.
She's kind of a super villain. Nah, that's praise.
100%.
Nah, that's too much praise.
But also, I've seen the majority
I don't even
of
want to
people
talk about
I've
this
ever
fucking
met.
idiot anymore. We're giving her too much praise. I want to dial it back.
I'm not giving her praise at all.
No,
I'm just
because
saying
the
I've
supervillain
seen
thing, she'll be way too hype about that shit, and then I'll fucking hear about it.
She's like, you know what she's like?
An idiot.
No, I'm trying to think of like a B-list Batman supervillain, but I
Riddler?
can't think of any.
She's the Riddler?
Yeah, she's like the Riddler.
Yeah. Because that's where I was gonna go before. Yeah.
I don't remember where I was.
Calendar
going,
Man?
though. Oh, I was just saying that I know the majority of people in my life. I've probably haven't seen more than 5 times. So
I don't think I'm on that list.
no, you're one of the few.
I wonder who would be.
Not
A lot of people are probably on that list.
No, outside of like school.
Oh, I just fucking almost knocked everything on my desk over. I have a bad habit of constantly moving the mic, and it probably sounds like shit when I do. What are you gonna do?
I never touch it.
Don't touch. Now you only rub your fucking mouth on it.
Okay.
That's what I don't do. Like you like, do you still do that where you like rub your beard on it or some shit?
Rub my mustache on it.
That?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't do that. You know what I have a habit of? Really weird. Pulling my. This is gross. I guess it's like a nervous tick or an anxiety thing. But like I like pull hairs out of my beard.
That's weird.
Like I like constantly comb my beard with my hands, but I'm like pulling hairs out, and it's fucked up.
Well that happens to me.
But I
my
do it
beard's
like
long as shit.
constantly. Like
I do too, but my beard's
habit.
long as shit.
Yeah, I guess it's not just me then. I don't know. Maybe we're all fucked up.
I mean, I'm also a weirdo that just sits in his house literally all day, so it's not like I have people that can judge me. Maybe it's weird outside.
In society.
Yeah. Amongst other human beings.
Your brother got a race car.
Oh, yeah, he did get a race car.
Your brother got a NASCAR.
It's louder than my car.
That's fucking crazy. See
Yeah.
if you want. Does you want to trade? Do you want an Evo?
The Evo? No. I think
Everybody's
he's
got
gonna pass.
Mustangs
Yeah.
in your fucking
And
house.
he wanted a pickup truck or a Camaro up until like a month ago.
Dude, that pisses me off. The Camaro, I can get on board with.
He just did it because he was young and I had one, Brandon had one.
No. I'm saying the pickup truck pisses me off.
Oh.
The Camaro I can get on board with. Same with the Mustang, but the pickup truck. What is Joey throwing back there? His fucking football helmet?
Nothing. Probably just likes the way
His
they look.
backpack? Come on.
Probably just likes the way they look.
Dude, you're saying what I despise about everybody. Why'd you get a
I'm
pickup
not
truck?
saying
Oh, I
it.
just like the look.
Not saying you gotta like them.
You know what that's like? What is that like? That's like, yo, why'd you get a 4-cylinder Mustang? You know, I just like the look. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a good way to.
That's like people that do that also buy fake designer brands.
There we go. Drop some heat on them.
Is that not the same?
That's pretty much the same.
You just want to blend in, and that's fine. I'm
Hey,
not
it
on
is what
board
it
with
is. Do you, buddy?
There you go.
Not my money.
Title drop right there. Fuck it, bro. It's your life.
Fuck it, bro. It's your life.
Oh shit.
Follow the meme page. Magumba out.
Did you see the Old Town Road music video?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Dude. That's fucking quality, dude.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That
I think
was
I only
quality.
watched half of it. I don't think I watched the second half. I think I watched it as soon as I woke up.
I like seeing a very well-made music video. I don't think it was extremely well made. But what?
I like music videos that have shit going on.
It's rare that you get. I'd say 75% of the time we're getting garbage music videos. 25% of the time we actually get a good one. I think the last best almost game-changing music video we've gotten is probably "This Is America."
Oh yeah.
By Childish Gambino. That's probably the last.
He's not even like
people
a rapper,
rewatched
though, at this
it.
point.
No, but that's besides the point. People literally that don't. How I know it's fucking good too. I mean, I liked it a lot, but like people that don't like Childish Gambino and like don't even care for that music, literally just like would rewatch it multiple times because like the choreography's on fucking point.
Yeah, well, Childish Gambino
is
is
just
like
an
artist now. He's like a Renaissance artist.
Yeah.
He's
That
like,
dude,
does
I think about
everything.
He's too good at everything. It's fucking crazy. It's actually insane.
He's like
how multi-talented that
a
human
rapper,
is.
singer, director, actor, everything.
It's crazy.
Producer.
I can't even be good at one thing. You know?
Exactly.
This guy's
It's like leave
doing
some
it.
things for the rest of us.
Yeah, can I get something? Give me something.
Yeah. Come on.
You know what's fucked up that I think about at work? I don't know why I thought about this.
What?
I guess I thought about it because of being good at things or whatever. But like, there's a lot of things at work where like, there's so many like important questions to answer and like people are running around and stuff like that. And then like when people come to me, I pull the biggest John Santoro all the time. Like, I mean, I do a lot of stuff I do is like technical based. And like, I mean, recently I've been doing a lot of like editing and shit, but like, and maybe this is fucked up, but I literally go, I'm just here to push buttons. Tell me what to do, and I'm pushing fucking buttons.
I
don't answer important questions. I just push buttons.
I do that.
I know how to work this shit and push buttons, and that's what I'm here to do.
Every job that I'm at, I push all my responsibilities off to other people. I make no decisions, nothing. I'm just here. Tell me what to do.
It's not even that.
You got me for 8 hours.
The role I'm in, like, isn't really to make.
Oh, I got
decisions.
you. I got you. You're just there. Yeah, you're just.
I'm the
buttons.
fucking robot that they go. Oh, it happens. They're always like, "Yo, you gotta do this by this time, then do this, then this, and while you're doing that, do this." And I'm like, and then I'm just like, I'm all right. I push buttons.
All right.
So when people go, "Oh, but can you do this? What do you think? Should you do this or this?" And I'm like, "Oh, I just push buttons." That's what I do. I don't know. Maybe that's fucked up. I've been pushed to like more of a leader role now. Like recently they've pushed me to like more of they want me to make big decisions, but I'm real good at pushing buttons. You know what I mean?
Dude, I love pushing buttons.
I like being the pushing buttons guy.
I do nothing but push buttons most of my life.
I like being the Adobe
Button
IT
pusher?
guy. Yeah, that too. But people, how do you do this? How do you get this video into a 1:1 ratio for Instagram? How do you do?
Oh yeah, that was.
How do you do
really
this?
nice?
What?
They couldn't, or nobody could figure out how to get just like wipe the Bluetooth like phones out of my brother's new car.
Mm-hmm.
And I YouTubed it in less than like a minute and did it. And everybody's like, "Wow, I can't believe it." And I'm like, just followed what another guy did on YouTube. I didn't figure it out at all.
That's weird.
Just inputted some stuff.
Wait, that's weird. It sounds like we took the same course at YouTube University.
That's it. That's the one.
It sounds like we took the same class, maybe
I'm an
even the
alumni.
same professor.
I drive around with a sticker on my rear.
Yo, I should
windshield.
get a shirt that says, no, never mind.
YouTube University
mind.
alumni.
I should get a graduation cap with YouTube University.
Dude, a lot of people that I went to school
should
with
put my
graduated
college
from
What?
college this week.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you're in that fucking... That was 2 years ago for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. That was weird. That was a little weird.
It is. It's a little weird.
It's a little weird.
It's a strange feeling.
Good luck for them, though, because a lot of people get a little lost after that.
Yeah.
Which I don't even mean that in like a fucked up way. I mean that it's actually upsetting way.
Yeah.
So stay on course, people.
You kind of get lost in the sauce, though. Your whole life has a direct meaning, and
and then it's free range. That's the problem.
Exactly.
It's open game. You know.
Yeah. Welcome to my world. Let's see who makes it out and who I consume.
It's been open game for me since high school, so it's a little different, but just be on course. Stay on course. Keep your ambition. I don't know. What the fuck am I saying? I don't know shit. I got lucky,
better
dude.
off that. Yeah,
I got fucking lucky.
Dude, yo, first of all, anybody who's
YouTube
successful,
University and
anybody
pushing buttons fucking put me in the spot I am today.
Anybody who's successful got lucky. Literally every single one of them. Every single one of them. They put in hard work, but you have to get lucky. You have
in certain situations, yeah.
Just you like I can't even think of a analogy for it. It's just like the cards you're dealt. You just have to. The guy has to be in that spot that day to meet him. You know what I mean? Or that connection has to be on the phone at this point talking to this person for them to tell them about you or something. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of have to get lucky.
A lot of shit's got to line up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the stars have to align for stuff to happen. But, I mean, a lot of... it takes work to get those things in motion, but to get those things in those specific spots to get those, like, to actually get it locked in or, like, actually get something out of it, you have to get lucky. At least a little bit.
There's always a part of that's like that for sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes though, like what adds to that is a drive to put yourself into a situation of being lucky though.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you have to put in the work to get those those like lucky marbles in motion.
Yeah. It's not
like,
it's never going to just come to you.
Exactly.
Unless your luck is actually fucking crazy, but
yeah. Some people...
The only people that have
really
it come
lucky.
right to them are the people that are born into wealth. Typically.
Yeah. But,
like Taylor Swift.
Yeah. But, I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say something.
Luck marbles?
Yeah. I don't remember.
You
got to get them moving, though. They're not going to move themselves.
The luck marbles?
Yeah.
And
so, I remember what I was going to say. Some people are really lucky and also put in a lot of hard work, but sometimes if you put in a lot of hard work, you only need to get a little bit of lucky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you already put in all the hard work. Some people get really lucky and put in the hard work. Those are the people that are like Joe Rogan and you know what I mean?
I think unfortunately there's some people that put in a lot of work
and don't get lucky. And that's just the way, and that's just life, dude. That's the scariest. That's the scariest part.
The game we play that we didn't actually play.
Yeah.
It's pretty
that's
fucking
the
crazy.
Scary part of it.
Yeah. Yep.
None of it's guaranteed.
All you can do though is Did I tell you about the Uber driver I had?
No. How is he?
I didn't tell you about the South African Uber driver I had.
Oh, wait,
with the life advice he constantly gave me on my hour ride back home.
I think you told me about him. I don't think you told me what he said, or maybe you did. And I just
he said, "Is the only key The only thing you need to know in life is
Oh,
to work hard and love yourself.
yeah.
He said that exact is to work hard and love yourself. He probably told me that 30 times, and I'm not even making fun of that dude because those two things are actually pretty like obviously that's
Yeah.
extremely general and broad, but like it's accurate. If you work hard and you respect yourself and love yourself, yeah,
Those are really the only two things
those are
that you
very
can
good
control.
pointers. And this dude actually kind of embodied that. Like he was loving what he was doing, and he seemed to like himself from the 45-minute drive I had with him. And I don't know why I told this. Why did I tell this fucking story? Holy shit!
I don't know, but he's living.
Good props to that dude. Hopefully, shout out him. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, his name
Good
was.
for him.
Oh, what was his name? Oh, dude. You want to know what his name was? Oh my God, no. Do you know what his name was?
No.
Sheriff.
That's a
Now
good
I
name.
didn't know. Maybe he just made that shit up, like in the app. But no, because it has to match your license. So his
Good for
name
him,
was
dude.
fucking Sheriff. Well, whatever. Sheriff.
Do you, buddy?
Imagine
All the
like
more power to
actually.
you.
Imagine you're a sheriff though. What's up, Sheriff?
Sheriff.
That's not all right.
Okay.
That doesn't line up the way it should. But work hard and love yourself. It's a terrible fucking accent.
You sound like you're from Wakanda.
Fuck. Fucking A. What are we, 57 minutes into this?
Yeah,
And we're still talking about Avengers?
I don't know about still.
Is that not what Tony Stark said at the end of the movie? Work hard and
Wakanda.
love yourself.
And love you.
Is that not what Black Panther said at the end of the movie?
Yeah, it's at the funeral.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Anything
Well,
else happen?
let me
I
think.
don't think so. WoW Classic's coming out.
We're back on that?
I don't know. I don't know, dog.
What else? Hoboken's really cool. That's all I have to say about that. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. It's a
Hell
lot
yeah.
going on. I don't know what else to say about that without was it DDoS?
Doxing yourself.
Why did I say D? What is a DDoS?
A
Oh, that's when you like. I don't even know. What the fuck is a DDoS? It has to be your router, right?
yeah, you just
Your
basically
network or some shit.
Yep, you send
Yeah.
a shitload of
Botnet
packets.
or some shit.
Yeah, you can use a botnet to do it. You usually use a botnet to do it. You will use your botnet to send a lot of packets or just information to a server or network.
And it overloads it. Yeah.
Yep, to flood it, so it
And
can't
then-
receive anything else.
That's
And you lose internet that way.
temporarily, no?
I mean, depending on how big their botnet is, they can keep it down for days. Most of the time, yeah, it's only temporary.
How
like
do you
5
flush
minutes.
that? How can that be flushed?
Usually, you'll have
An
to
IP change?
If they keep on doing it, which they can do. They did it to Destiny, or one
That's
kid did
annoying.
it to Destiny. Yeah, an IP change or something usually does it.
But you can't do that if you're being like flooded.
It's a good question. You'd have to probably call your
Provider.
your ISP, and then
Yo, shout out
they'd change it.
Optimum for sucking dick. I've had him for 3 weeks and it's been. I mean, dude, they.
I have Optimum.
It's okay. I'll leave it at that. It went down the
Verizon
other day.
Fios. I had Verizon Fios like 4 or 5 years ago, and it was way better.
Why'd you switch?
I don't know. It's whatever. My dad gets a better deal on.
Oh, okay.
Perks of living at home, huh?
Hey, amen. I wish I had FiOS. We fucking don't get it here, apparently. Like, we get it in, Hoboken has it, but like not in our building, I think, which is stupid. Yeah, I think it's our entire building does not have FiOS, which is bullshit.
nice.
Yep. Because it's so much faster. I don't know about the cost, but oh, dude, it's probably so much fucking better overall.
Yeah. I liked it a lot when I had it.
Well, on that note, on the optimum note, if you graduate from YouTube University, email, message me on Twitter. What else? We have shirts. Forgot about that. I still have like 8 shirts to give away, which I think I've said almost every podcast. They're just sitting there collecting dust. And at this point, people that have asked for one and they're sitting here for it, I have like some random sizes. They're pretty much unclaimed at this point. So if you want them, hit me up. Come and get it. And I'll give it to you because they're just sitting here and they're anyone's at this point. And that's it. John, what was the Twitter?
III_pod.
And
follow our Instagrams, Real John Austin and Ant Basilino.
Yep.
Real nice pics.
There you go. That's another one.
The meme page.
Uploaded there. Yep.
Magumba out.
Yep. It's a new one. I think we shouted out. All right. With that said, that's going to be the end of episode 16. We'll be back in 3 months. No, we'll be back.
It's my podcast whenever I feel like it.
Wow. Yeah, comes it,